Hello everybody and welcome back to Big Derf Gaming. Today we were doing a Hour of Devastation draft. Hey, just wanted to mess with, change things up a little bit. I was tired of doing the same thing and I felt like it would be a nice change up for the channel overall. We don't get to open anything too sweet as rare. This card is fine, but it's not great. Cards here. This pack is really pretty meh. But here in the format, you could argue Naked Manalith first. Cursed Horde is fine, but not great. Paincaster is not as good as you want it to be. Sting isn't great. It might even be just the first pick Manalith. Or maybe just unsummon. Unsummon is good here. Cursed Horde is higher upside. I think we're going to take that with this first pick. Ooh. Well, now we have an interesting one off the bat. The person passed was take the rare. Ambuscade. Just a fantastic card. Puncturing Blow. The Radis Dees. I think we're going to take the Ambuscade here. Ooh, okay. Well. Oh, we've got a Ritualist. This card is pretty good. Pretty good. Open Fire is also good, but we're already in green. I think it's fine to just take Oasis Ritualist here. And we can really start having fun. Ooh, we got options here. We can take another Ritualist. We could take a Wall. Hey, the guy next to us is the same avatar. That's nice rarity. Anyway, also some argument for just taking the desert. I kind of want to just take another Ritualist. And make it just take over on that I am that guy. Got a couple defeats here, but we're not sure if we're like black or white. So I'm not too keen on taking either of them. Beneath the Sands is fine, but is that exactly what we want here? I do think Hollow One is alright in the format. You usually can find a way to make it work. I think we're going to take Beneath the Sands. Stay in this zone. Just all the Ritualists, huh? How many of them do I play? Do I take a Lethal Sting here? Traveler's Amulet? Ruin Rat? I kinda like the Ritualist, right? How many Ritualists can I play? I'm gonna take a Sting here. I didn't want to, the problem is I was spent a lot of time there trying to not pass Ritualists on down and make sure people understood where I was. Oh, Aven. This card's great. Especially if you got Ritualists. It's the perfect card to just go, okay, now we're taking control. We've got a 3/3 flyer. We can probably block you up. We gain 3 life. We slow down your clock. shouldn't be too hard to find some other good, strong later picks to snag onto here. Do we just want Moaning Wall? As part of our just don't take damage plan? Play defensive plan? Manaless? How much mana can we take? Yeah, if we take it early. Jeez, another one. The problem here is Bone Slasher's not really great in this deck either. I don't really want another mana list to go with everything else we have here. Take the Reason to Believe. Ooh, Carrion Screecher. Actually, I think we just... No, we'll find a Ruin Rat. Eh. Let's get the Ruin Rat. We do need to keep this a little lower. Just don't get completely run over. You don't need a bunch of 2-drops in this format, but you do need just something to stop the ground creatures early. Whew. I guess another Ruin Rat's fine. The Exile is also not relevant. You can often de-trigger a desert or snap off a... what's it called? Any sort of Embalm or Eternalize creatures. I guess a Moaning Wall? At this point, we have a good little, defensive show with pretty good mana. We can play Bitty Rats whatever we want. So hopefully you'll be with some nice sweet bombs here in packs 2 and 3, or get past some nice expensive cards and cash in that way. With these Ritualists. Hey! Big expensive cards. I mean, admittedly, we don't have great mana for that, but we're not going to let it go with the Ritualists. Banana List, all that. We can figure it out. We'll get there. Okay. Do I take a Riverwinder? None of these other cards are really great in my deck, except for maybe Strategic Planning, but or a Traveler's Amulet to maybe help. But I think the Riverwinder is fine. Ooh, Deadlands. Definitely stretching the mana a little bit, trying to play Deadlands and do this crazy splash. We could play a desert. That's if we're taking that, it's probably we're just better to take Deadlands. Yeah, we're not super. Yeah, I guess we'll take Deadlands here. You can also make some argument for Hope Tender, but... Oh, what? Okay, well, we will windmill this. Because Struggle is just great, and Survive is just the kind of in case BS we need to get back into the game. Well, clearly red's open. I don't know if it's. I don't. Inferno Jet is gonna be great here. Nor is Ruins, but Wall. Wall seems good. Though another Aven, like another Aven, also seems good, but that is our like 5th color right now. But the Wall, if we can find some more deserts, the Wall goes anywhere. Speaking of deserts, Hostile Desert's not great. Once again, we're not sure if we want to play Aven. Probably play the one we have. I don't know how many we want to slam in there, so we can just take a good desert. The definite on-color desert. What do we think here? If we get like one more good cycling desert, we'll take almost any color at this point. I guess we'll finally take that Aven. Ooh, another uncolored desert. Or do we want the Wall? I think the deck has, with the Avens and the Locust God, and hopefully something else, we'll have enough like ways that the Wall is going to be less good than the desert. Ooh, we're going to be stretching it a little too much to play Dunes of the Dead. Traveler's Amulet, though, seems good. Though also Pharaoh Prowler. I think we take the Prowler. Oh, then we get an amulet passed to us anyway. I thought there was an amulet in this pack. But I didn't want to say it because I was not sure which pack it was. Ooh, Countervailing Winds. Maybe a Tragic Lesson too, that might also be playable. Well, we got some options here. First off, Canyon Slow does help our mana. That's definitely relevant. Destined to Lead is Destined to Lead. That card is good for all the reasons you can see on the card, but I don't think it's great in our deck. Cartouche Strength is fine, but not, once again, not great in our deck. I think it comes down to, do we want a final reward or do we want to stir the sands? I think we just want a final reward. I think in a vacuum, if you ask me between the two cards, I would think about Stir the Sands, but there, I like the final reward. Here, man, nothing here seems good. So I just want the Naga. Oh, Greater Sandworm. Hello. Ooh, another final award. Ooh, or another Sandworm. I think we want the final award. Ooh, gift. Either we're nailing this deck or it's going to be terrible. Which I know isn't saying much, but I mean, it's definitely one of those two. There's not much for the room in between. Kind of just want to take this. This is not great in our deck. We don't really need another 5-drop flyer, even though it cycles. It's blue, it's like... But there is a chance we're gonna need that. We really don't have this effect on our sideboard, and we can play any color we want. We have to make sure we get a version of that card. This is interesting. I kind of just want to take Cultivator here. So there's maybe an argument to be made for Wander and Death. Yeah, I think we'll take Wander. I don't think we need the Cultivator. Manglehorn. Duelist. Ronus. Kudu. I guess Kudu? I mean, it's not that bad. We have a couple, like, we got the Moaning Wall, we got Ritualist to put the counter on. I don't know if we play a Cursed Horde in this deck. If it could give, you know, not, if it wasn't just attacking zombies, it would be a great defensive card for us, but... We'll just take Rest, sure. If you're gonna give me removal spells just impossibly late, I'll take them. I mean, I guess white is open. I really should have noticed that when I was just getting handed Avens of Enduring Hope. I'm hearing arguments for all of these cards, really. I think the best one for our purposes is going to be the cat. Ooh. Okay, we'll be Miasmic Mummy. Ooh, I don't know if we'll play the second Wander, but we'll sideboard it. Deliverance, or if they're artifact heavy. Alright, I mean... Deck probably wanted... Oh, wow, this is... Yeah. This is different. I forgot how this worked compared to leagues. Deck probably wants one more desert, but we don't have that. Let's see. How many cards are we trying to cut here? And what are we looking to pull? We never pull the Locust God, obviously. Riverwinder's probably bad, though, right? But do we? I think we might just need another expensive card with all this other stuff we're playing. I'm thinking Wander is not going to be good. Actually, having a Wander does make it a lot better to be able to cycle these early. The way this deck turned out, I'm kind of mad I didn't snap that hollow one that I was looking at. We got a decent amount of cyclers here. We can definitely I've got some value there. I think we need to start with a miasmic mummy. I think we can bring that in from the side if like somebody's trying to run us over, but I don't know if that's going to be coming too hard. And so you pull Naga too? I wasn't sure when I took this card if it was any good. Like in this deck, it's not like a great card, but like if it can just, you know, it's a 2/2 that draws us a card and maybe trades or maybe blocks. Like that's, you know, kind of good in this deck. I mean, we're pretty happy with Pharaoh Prowler, but I mean that does get to play defense and draw the card, which is a big important thing. But this could theoretically draw more than one card. Theoretically. Yeah, I think that's what we pull. Then I'm gonna run 16 with the amulet and all this other mana like acceleration. I know I need a lot of different colors of mana, but even with the deserts, it's, well, and I feel like even with the deserts, like there's a lot of potential for flood if I run 17. Maybe I just run 17 and cut beneath the sands. Is that better? That's probably better, right? It only gets me one color of mana or cycles. Yeah, I think that's actually better. Okay, let's look at this. Sure, one red. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Red's okay, yeah. One blue, sure. Just to have a target for the Traveler's Amulet. I don't know if we need that many planes. No, I don't think I need. Yeah, no, 2's probably fine. So this is what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 15, or 13. So I got one more. So I go. I've already got what? Probably just want the one more green, right? Yeah. I think that's fine. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, as a side note, the reason this video is probably going to be late when it comes up is there's going to be a lot of editing here to do the, what's it called? Do the queue instead of just firing off everything from the league. So, I'll be back in what's probably going to be take a full 4 minutes knowing the way these normally work. But it'll be no time at all to you. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with round 1 here. We're going to play first. We'll keep this hand. It's pretty loose, but I don't think it's a big deal. We've got a lot of mana fixing that we can draw into. There are so many draws of either swamp or some way we can cycle our mana or something. Plus, I think we're gonna cycle this desert. Definitely gonna cycle this desert. Well, that's not the best look for us if our opponent's red-black. Oh, but he's cycling, so. Oh, and we found our black. Alright, well, we'll make a rat. Oh, Trespasser's Curse, eh? Alright. Alright. Well, we'll get in with the Ruin Rat. Was he thinking about magma spraying it, or is he just playing slowly? A little too early in the match to try to discern that. He did pass through earlier turns real quickly, though. What do we got here? Oh, Devastator. That's not that bad. Ooh, Deadlands. Alright, cool. Well, we're going to continue hanging here. Oh, that's, you know, less than ideal. I guess we're just gonna murder that. Not murdering that lets him kill the Ruin Rat, which lets, you know, for absolutely for free, and we're not having that. Ooh, Ritualist is a big game here. That's fine. Yep, we know that's gonna happen. We got Riverwinder next turn though, so we're in a pretty good position from here, I think. And then we can Lethal Sting, and we can Struggle. It's pretty good. Seems pretty good. We're gonna offer the trade here. If he gets us, you know, like for two damage, and then uses a trick on our Ruin Rat, I think we're okay with that. Especially because doesn't this not work for him? The way these get triggered, I'm not sure. Wait, because he's attacking. His ability is going to go on the stack first, right? Because it's his turn. Yeah. So I just target that, and I blow him out completely. Sweet. Opponent just gave us a free card. We're never going to be mad about that. That's an okay card. You can't deny that. I'm going to make a Riverwinder. We're not going to put that into combat with the Scrounger Souls until we have mana up at least. Or that'd be Struggle, so that'd be 2 turns. So we're probably going to Lethal Sting it next turn, to be perfectly honest. So that's fine. We've got Aven soon. Okay. Now we can't attack because he played everything before combat. I think we could ruin Rat and make the Kudu. I don't think we have to pay them life to rush a lethal thing out. I think we're in a good position here. Or a fine position. Next turn we have to play an Aven and really get ourselves. This is gonna go on the Ritualist. I really want to have the 3/4 here. Because this blocks here, this blocks here. And I don't have the risk of the River Rider to a trick when I don't have mana out. We still got one card left in hand. Our cards left in hand are pretty good. Stone Cold removal spell, Stone Cold removal spell, 3/3 flyer that gains 3. I mean, these are the cards you want in your hand at this point of the game. Assuming that Ritualist survives till the next turn, basically. If we had mana there, we probably would have started that turn by attacking Riverwinder and struggled and gone for the blowout, but we did not have the access to the red mana. Alrighty. Ooh, that's a pretty good draw. How do we want to do this here? We can struggle or we can Aven, but we can't do both. If we struggle, we can also Lethal Sting. If we Aven, we could also Lethal Sting, but then we can't struggle next turn because that would involve exerting Ritualist. We also have access to Deadlands. If we think that's valuable, though we do lose the Deadlands. Honestly, the board stays fine if I just do this, so I think this is the correct play. Gainer 3, play a flyer to stop that source of bleeding. Well, Gainer 2 because he gains 1 from the curse. And then we have access to Ritualist next turn still. That's, yeah, no attacks there. Alright, cool. Cool. Oh, well then. That's not a bad top deck. This does have me kind of inclined to try to... I was going to look for just Lethal Sting something and then struggle as my next turn, but like Lethal Sting like this guy I think probably the best bet. Maybe the Merciless Eternal, because then the Bone Slasher can't block. Oh no, this is Light of Bet. So yeah, probably the Scrounger. Swing with the Riverwinder. Get the double block. Pick it up with struggle. But now I'm talking about a play that I can't do, so. Because I don't think, with the Trespasser's Curse, I don't want to just end that Afflict 2. I'm not trying to just sit here and let him crack at me. Oh! Oh, I guess we could do that too, right? And we'll exert out the Aven this turn, I think. Because then next turn we still have multiple plays with the Ruin Rat plus Lethal Sting. Man, I miss this format. It's so dirtily. It's great. Just casted Wander and Deaths on my 5 mana flying life gain cards. It's just a really good play here in this format. You would never survive long enough to do this in Ixalan. Whew. In Ixalan, you're like, I could play the thing that brings back pirates, maybe. You know, if I got enough pirates. And that's because that only costs 1 mana. And the pirates all cost like 2 or 3. So you could, you know. You need to draw that on turn 6. It's like, oh, play 2 pirates from your graveyard. Spend all your mana. But here, I just spent 8 mana. That's just not likely. I really hope I'm not lagging. I was wary to do this draft all day because I was having internet problems. Oh, there we go. But I think we're alright. Cool. What's he gonna do here? If he just wield another removal spell. Oh, I mean, actually, we can. Oh, we can't struggle to survive this turn. Is it worth lethal stinging it to just delay it a turn? Because he can double click that next turn and just If I lethal sting and put the 1/1/1/1 count on the rat's gonna die as I cast it, and then I won't get to remove the Scorpion God, I don't think, right? Yeah, that's the opposite side of that. I mean, if he untaps, he could shrink the Aven, kill the Ruin Rat. Yeah, no. If he wants to, we're gonna make him spend his next time we're playing it, and then we're gonna struggle and survive. I also have a god. I have final rewards. I can struggle to survive to deal with it for a while, and then in the future there is final reward to just permanently deal with it. There's going to be 2. This one will be shuffled back in. There's another one in the deck. I don't feel super duper pressured right now by the Scorpion God, to be perfectly honest. Yes, it's going to cost me this card, and that's not unimportant, but I'm not really losing sleep on it. Yeah, that would have, the -1 was here, so this would have died to state-based effects. Those happen between runs of the stack, right? Yeah, duh. Yes, they definitely do. So yeah, before that actually binned, yeah, we wouldn't be able to remove it. Right? If I'm wrong on that, somebody let me know. Dear God. Anytime I'm wrong about anything, please tell me. Let me know. I can't learn if I don't know when I'm wrong. So feel free to just correct me anytime you get the chance. I'll be alright with that. right? Scorpion God again, and he played his land. Survive. And then I guess we'll make a Prowler. We already have a Ruin Rat. I don't think we really need another. Trespasser's Curse is slightly annoying. That is the more worrying thing than the Scorpion God. Now that we stabilized all that, and we're going to have mana up this turn, I think we just murder that Blighted Bat with Deadlands and start bashing. So we do have to win this game eventually. Can't just sit here forever as much as we like to. I mean, I guess we could time our opponent out, but it's a pretty weird win condition to go for on a draft video you're going to try to show people. I mean, look, we've done it, but not, you know, in game one we didn't start going for that. Yeah, so I think we just... Yes. And we make a rat. And we hold this last land just in case. Well, not in case, but, you know, just as a casual lie. Alright, and then 9 turns with the Aven. Let's go. Hopefully we'll draw another Aven between now and then. Turn this up a bit. We still have ground control, right? Yeah. Great Titan gets double blocked. That was interesting. Well, we're going to take the obvious double here. I guess this is the obvious double, but I don't trust it. I've got the Ruin Rat. And I get to make sure the Feral Prowler dies that way. Ugh! We do need to draw a non-land or two. We do, though we do have two green deserts. If we draw those, we can cycle them. And what we're at, what, 1, 7, 10 other lands. So there's 5 non-deserts in here. Cycling our deserts is not a huge deal at the moment. Do I sit and wait for that? Or do I just turn sideways and say, sure, we'll trade? think I just turned sideways, right? No, this deck has so much removal. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's a removal spell right there. Maybe you had to spend that mana. Now, do I have the trick? No, I didn't. I just have another one. He does keep gaining more turns off that stupid Trespass's Curse. I love that card. I mean, I hate it right now, but... Oh, and he drew the removal. Alright. Ooh. Well, that's pretty good. I just used that on the Eternal, right? Yeah. He's been stockpiling lands for discard purposes. Man, we could really go for a Greater Sandad, a removal spell, Locust God, Wandering Death, Dodging Scorpion God. Okay, that's fine. Pretty sure he just did the thing where he passed the turn, but forgets he has to get through his attacker steps, so he stopped paying attention. Because the pre-combat Bone Slasher screams, I don't have an attack or a trick. Ooh. That's an answer. Admittedly, it doesn't end the game before I deck myself, but... Technically, he decks himself first, so... We got him. We got him, folks. WinCon Part 2. Please send in with that. It's like one of the big things holding back my ability to attack here. If he sends in with the Scrounger, I can start sending in with the Kudu. Because I'm happy to trade the Kudu for, you know, one of these guys. Because that gets me ever closer to just macking with my Riverwinder. But macking him now with the Riverwinder seems terrible. Hollow one, okay. Ooh, Lethal Sting. I think we can hold this for now, right? Do we even just fire this off right now? I think we fire it off now. because otherwise he gets to attack with both next turn, representing this trick he was debating last turn, and then I can't put the Ruin Rat in front of both of them. And it was Lethal Sting. If that had been a final reward, there is no way I would have cast it. It's both instant speed, so I could react to whatever he might have, and it's also the answer to the Scorp God. No attackers. Yeah. That's not great. Huh. Alright. Well, we're definitely doing this. And we're definitely gonna be running some amount of math as we go along here. Because we do have to kill him before our insect tokens kill us. I guess that's probably correct to make tokens whenever we can then. Like, because the faster we make the tokens, the more times they can attack. Like, if I make... Yeah, because if I make like 4 now, they attack. Or then going 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. He just conceded. Why? I guess, I mean, he saw Final Reward that I have Final Reward shuffled into my deck for his god. But you could still probably do some amount of delay, given that you already have that Trespasser's Curse. Speaking of Trespasser's Curse, do I do something about that? I don't think so. I think with the Avens, and yeah, I think we have enough ways to just beat that card. I think it's good, but well, I don't think it's good. I think it's better than it looks. But we're gonna be hard pressed to play another game where we play that many creatures. Like, whew, played all the damn creatures. Do we bring in Countervailing Winds? Huh. Now that's interesting. Moaning Wall didn't feel great against his deck. Because he had both of them afflict creatures. The Countervailing Winds is a great catch-all. You can catch a creature, you can catch the creature in the Scorpion God, you can catch the enchantment if he doesn't have it on turn 2. Now, while we were joking about it in round 1, we do have to be cognizant of the clock as a win condition here. It is definitely a non-zero factor. We could very easily use it to grind ourselves down. This clock's gonna go right on him. He never submitted his deck, so you gotta assume he's not here. Oh no, he chose to play first. Alright, that was strange. I mean, yeah, we're gonna do this again. We did this last time, and it worked, and I think thought it was a good idea then. This time we're on the draw, so I think it's an even better idea. Whew! Sweet! Just like last time, we drew that swamp when we needed it. I think last time actually we drew it on turn 3 and played a Ruin Rat, but... I can leave them back and threaten to make a really bad double block. Or I can just attack for my damage, because I'm not going to make a really bad double block. Ooh, that's a good draw. Okay, we're gonna play the desert and the Manolith. Getting it for our damage. We play the desert with our Manolith because we want to get, obviously, the Aven out this turn and want to assure that. Because we couldn't also cycle this and play Manolith, it seemed kind of pointless to not play it. Like, it only provides a risk for us then if we don't. Opponent cycled but didn't hit a land, it looks like. That's definitely relevant if that's the turn he takes. Ooh, that's really good for us. We could just Aven here. He could just only... Yeah. We Aven here, and then we can take over with our crazy amount of removal spells. After that. Huh. Tap Desert. That means that's what he top decked, because he didn't play it last turn, didn't cycle it last turn. But that also means he probably doesn't have a play this turn. That also means that there is no way in hell we're using Final Reward. Because he almost certainly has a Scorpion God in hand based on like the fact that he hasn't played anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would he keep this hand? Why would you keep this hand? He wouldn't. That's the secret. He's always angry. Okay. Keep it coming. Aven's just bonkers good. I don't know, I'm kind of almost regretting not taking one more of them at this point, but I still think we're alright with the two. Though, clearly every time we've cast this card, it's just been, whew, it is only one opponent. Oh, Scrounger. It seems like the perfect thing to get murder rated with Ambuscade. Attack with both and use whichever one's not blocked. Because he's probably going to chump here. Oh, okay, well, either way. And then, yep, okay. He plays Scorpion God, it's irrelevant. We really need to just dodge, like, mass removal here. That's our biggest worry right now, is, like, an Hour of X or Bantu's last reckoning. But yeah, that was a pretty handy round one. Our opponent only really threatened us for a little bit. Because he played the Scorpion God, but our hand was so stacked that we had a spare removal spell to play to just kill it, to just say, hey, we want to wait a turn and then figure this out to get our Ritualist untapped. Hopefully we can keep this up and just get a nice little 3-0 here. Prove that I'm not, an absolute total scrub. Also, if you, dear God, I'm not going to edit this part out because I didn't do a great edit point here at the. Maybe I should just make this the edit point. Hold on. Alrighty, welcome back to round 2 of this Hour of Devastation draft. Yes, we want to play first. Yeah, we'll keep that hand. I know it's loose. It is loose. But, Ew. Ew. Okay. Well, we got all our colors. We got every color under the damn sun, and he's got an Earthshaker Kenra. That's not a good sign. Oh, we're getting punished now. That no fooling around punished. Okay. I mean, if he doesn't follow this up, we're pretty okay. If like, this is the end of his... Nope. Nope. He's got a follow-up play. Okay, so I think the plan... We're going to wait, and we're going to murderate the Moloch, because, in theory, anything else we can throw Locust God tokens in front of. We are going to wait, just to make sure he doesn't play anything. There's an argument to be made that it was better to exile the Kenra, so I don't have to deal with it coming back. But that is not what's on our plate right now. Ew. Him finding that mana was so bad for us. Oh, but no, I thought we were supposed to get Puncturing Blowed. Oh my goodness, these lands. Gotta ambuscade that. I'm gonna play a Traveler's Amulet because might as well thin the deck. I'm gonna save back this insect just to wholly minimize the damage we could take, or force him to use his Grasping Dunes, or just get decision paralysis. We should have saved the mana for the discard. Or yeah. Well. I guess we just try to make a... Oh. Maybe we just cycle Sandworm. Because that is the least expensive way to get us another insect. I don't think I'm trying to make a kudu. Put the counter on the dead insect, or the tapped insect. And just try and manage enough blockers here. Oh, we're so bad. If we don't play that stupid Traveler's Amulet. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is super tilting. We literally... Oh, I'm so bad. Yes, I want to play first. Yes, we're going to keep this hand. This hand says slow down. Oh yeah, it screams slow down. He said relax. We're gonna cycle one, and then we'll play that land, sure. Wall at the end of his turn. Ew. Play a Prowler. Just keep trying to slow this down. I think we're going to cycle Wandering Death here because we don't have any black, and it's just not cutting the mustard at the moment. And we want to cycle that before we cycle the desert, just in case we do want to. We can play the desert still. Hey, that's pretty good. They would Just struggling that because that turns off his offense. We will Psycho Desert at the end of the turn. Turns off his offense. I guess it's. I mean, it's still once we get Locust God down, we're. Islander fixing. Oh, okay. That works too. I think he would turn a land at this point. He probably doesn't even need to discard. I guess if he draws a land, he could just discard the land. Nope, nope. He's just so low to the ground. We're just gonna wall him. We're gonna wall him off. Whoo, gift! Does that get us the mana we need? Not this turn, does it? No, I don't think so. No. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn. Next turn, though. Should take the 1. Rather him not be able to internalize quite yet. Soon it won't be too big a deal, but nice. Same blocks this turn. Oh, he didn't even attack. If I attack with both flyers, I can make 1, 2. Yeah, I have enough mana to keep Final Award up. Yeah, that's fine. Kind of go on the kudu because the 2/3 is fine here in terms of what we need as a blocker, and I'd rather not weaken either of my other guys. Okay. Of course, it does make it vulnerable to being abraded. Okay. I wonder if he accounted for that insect token. I don't think so. Okay. Ping him. Yeah, we can do that. And just play the Aven. Just because he gains life. Whew. Okay. He's very aggressive. Very aggressive. I don't think we can bring in a Sacred Cat, though. Ruin Rat doesn't even seem great. Everything's already 1 toughness. So we're not getting, like, value there. I think we just run it back, right? Sure. Well, a part of me, knowing that we're going to be on the draw, kind of wants to cut a land. And try to get 1 more defensive creature in here. So we get 1 more Ruined Rat. Well, we got a mulligan, that's against him, right? It just doesn't do anything. Oh, okay. We keep that. Put on the bottom. Yeah, we're cycling Sandworm on turn 2. Ooh, and then we got Moaning Wall with Lethal Sting. That will hopefully be enough just to slow this down and get us to Locust God. Huh. Well then. This is not where I saw this going. That was the last card I expected him to play. I could have cycled Moaning Wall to try to find a land quicker to get to Locust God, but it just felt better to just play it as a defender. Because if I don't find a land, and I'm just like... But now I've got Lethal Sting online, I just have a creature out. Which I've seen this in Game 1 or Game 2. I did take a goddamn freaking... What's it called? Enchantment Destruction to forsake the worldly. Lethal Sting, Ruin Rat, pass the turn. No land there. I would have felt like I would not be happy about this Moaning Wall thing. Okay. Take his desert, just in case that's relevant. He's drawing Tragic Lesson next turn. We really need that land. Okay, well, we will ruin rat. We'll pass the turn. Any untapped land will do. Just gonna ambuscade that. Still got final reward. I need to draw land very soon so I don't lose to the fraying sanity. Land, mana, acceleration. Please give me something. Hey, okay. And he's tapped out. Yeah. Yep, that is actually the case. Another tragic lesson? I just got rid of one so we wouldn't be able to keep casting those. I'm desperately worried about him like finding more mill. Okay. And I'm gonna stop on his end step, right? So I'm gonna wait until after the fraying insanity trigger, and then I'm gonna get myself another insect. Because that's at the beginning of each end step. Oh. Oh, okay. We're set. We are probably going to cast this in the next couple turns. Basically, we're in a range where he could combo us out with Fraying Sanity, but if we just put the graveyard back... the whole thing just back right now. It shouldn't matter. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That should prevent us from getting comboed out. Hopefully. We just make Locust God and attack through that, right? Yeah. Because we still have the same amount of insects next turn and the Locust God. I think we win the game. Unless he's got a counter spell. Because, yeah. Did he, like, decide to, like, sideboard into some weird deck? Like, we didn't see half this card draw the first time. Yeah, we did it! Hey! All right, so yeah, that was round 2. That was, it should have been, we should have won both games, but I'm bad. But thankfully, my deck and the Locust God are pretty good. So yeah, we'll be right back after a short edit with round number 3, I guess. Hello and welcome back for round 3 here of this Hour of Devastation draft. We are gonna play first. Yeah, we'll keep this hand. It's not like the best hand we've ever had, but it's not the worst. I think we swamp on turn 1, and if we don't find any other untapped land, we desert turn 2. We do need to play green at some point. And I'd rather not delay the Kudu just to cycle Moaning Wall, because then I can't, like, I could play the swamp and cycle Moaning Wall, or I could just not cycle Moaning Wall, but that doesn't seem good. Definitely seems like I'm going to want to cycle Moaning Wall here. But who knows, maybe he's going to do some, like, oh no, he's green-black. Probably can't equip that to a flyer. Yes, I'm just putting the counter on this. Feels too silly to not cycle Moaning Wall here. Because his hand is great. Question is, do I ambuscade that, or do I, like, threaten to take, like... I think if anything, I ambuscade it when he goes to equipped. I don't think I'd do it otherwise. That's fine. 3 I'll take. 5 I'm not going to just let him walk. I probably should have taken 5 too. I think I just ambuscated that now. Could play, what's it called? Black Save the Creature. Yep, Supernatural Stamina. That's the name of it. That's fine. Nice. This should definitely end well for us. Because no equip means he should probably have a trick, and then we 2-for-1 with a final reward. Well, 1.5 for 1. Just want to make sure that was only sorcery speed. You know, been a couple weeks since I played the format. Just gotta double check the cards. I do have to keep in mind he has a lead in the graveyard. Do I want to play Moaning Wall? Yes. Because it can block whatever he doesn't draft the dagger to, because otherwise I have no blocks. With just that Kudu out. Oh, that was interesting. No pump. He's got another creature? Whew. Yes, I think I sting something here. Probably Devotee. Because... well... no, probably... yes, Devotee means he can attack with any creature still next turn. But I can also just Deadlands Devotee. No, I think it's better to Lethal Sting. Because that way, if I draw a land, I can still play the Riverwinder. He's still not pumping? Hey, that's pretty good. think we're alright here. I mean, he does have a bunch of afflict 1 damage coming, but you have fairly good blocks otherwise. There's nowhere he can put that dagger. I mean, yes, he has to trade a Furled Sand Wallet for a Riverwinder, but, you know, sometimes you're going to get to do that. Wait, does he, though? I don't think he does. Because that's the only thing that left that I could Deadlands, so I don't want to trade my Riverwinder for it. Oh, okay. We'll do that then. This deck is so sweet. Torment? Okay. I don't get to cast that final reward anytime soon. I think I just discard that. Unless we keep my blockers. I think this is the block. Oh, and that is a draw right there. He spent his mana, he's attacking, and we're just going to struggle that. And then we've got Deadlands for Sandwalla. He can put those 2 counters wherever he wants, really. Probably here? You either put him here or you put him here. You don't put him on the god unless you have a way to get her out of the... him. It out of the graveyard. While it's dead. I do just make more insects. I think you put it on the wall. if you're winning this game, that's probably how. Yeah. That seems wrong. I actually can't catch that. I get really excited. And we just attack with the insects because we kind of want to block the locust god. Also important that we don't let him get to 2 creatures, because he still has the lead / the lure in the graveyard. Once again, I don't know if he attacks here or not. Probably not. That seemed very interesting. Oh, cool. Does attacking with him make a difference? 5 versus 4, and then 6, and then 8. Yeah, I mean, he would have to come up with 2 haste creatures or a haste creature and a removal spell. We'll smash in. I think it does matter. I think we should. Because I think it keeps the clock down a turn with that compulsive rest. Nice. Excuse me. I mean, yeah, this deck remains really good. Opponent. I don't know. Do we bring in Dissenter's Deliverance? They seem kinda into that, what's it called? We'll see if it's like, we'll see if that's like just the equipment he was playing, or if that's like super core to his game plan in this game. Oh, we'll keep that, George. Oh, an opponent going into 5 on the play. I don't think I play the desert turn 1. I think I see what I draw. Now I do think I play the desert. Because I think I just want all the mana I can get as fast as I can get it. That's it. I'm stopping to cast Moaning Wall. Yes. Your point. I do need to hold down the 4 somehow. Kudu would have just traded with something, which is why I was probably not going to cast it. I mean, if you've got the trick, you've got the trick, buddy. But I'm going to have to play it to get rid of my Moaning Wall. And if you don't got the trick... Okay, I mean... Do I make a Manalith to play Locust God next turn? Or do I just make the Kudu? I think I just make the Kudu. It's so much safer to just make the Kudu and have blockers than to risk falling behind. Like, he's got 2 cards in hand. We're set here. I don't think we have to, like, be greedy. We can be totally non-greedy today. Yeah, see? Shuts down his attacks. Here I just play Manalith, right? And I think I Lethal Sting too. Because he draws a mana with the Channeler there. Then I can't block anything. At least now if he attacks, I can still block something. Yeah, see. I think we're just going to spend all our mana here and make the hexproof creature. If we draw mana next turn, we can play God and Compulsory Rest. And either way, this is like easier to, you know, hexproof makes it protect itself from if he has some sort of removal. And it is the biggest thing on the board. I just double block here, right? And assume he doesn't have another one? If I play Locust God and he plays... No. I'm not going to play around the second Overcome along with the top decked mana. I'm just going to play the God. Oops, sorry. mean, you gotta make the blocks you gotta make when you get the chance to make them. And that should do it. I don't think I should have done this. I think I should have done it here. Just in case he finds some way to get -1/-1 counters onto that, I've given him an instant speed sack outlet for it. And I don't think the difference is big enough that, yeah. Well, I guess Locust God does just block Channeler. It's interesting. This card is pretty good. Discard swamp, I guess. Okay. He just wanted his 2 life. Reasonable. I mean, if he's got a mass removal spell here, getting his 2 life there while he has the mana for it makes sense. Whew! What do I discard here? The Aven, duh, because I can wander and death it back. Yeah, I'm not talking a lot here only because I'm trying to not shit talk my opponents as much when I'm winning, when it's just, you know, my opponent's doing their job. I put that there. I put that there. Crash the Ramparts is in the other format. There's not instant speed trample in this format, is there? I don't think so. Yeah, not instant speed. Is that an attack to try to, like, bait me into attacking with everything your next turn or something? Okay. Okay. And I have Riverwinder for an extra blocker if I somehow need it. Oh man, no, I guess I had Riverwinder to get the extra. No. Oh yeah, no, I could have killed him last turn. That's my bad. If I lose here, it's my fault. Hey, we did it! We did it! Yay! See, so basically, I had a lot of success in this format. Like, a lot of success before I decided to start making draft videos before Ixalan came out. And so I was very happy to come back here and prove that I am good at Magic, guys. I swear. I swear, guys. Come on, man. I'm not bad. Come on, man. No, okay. I am pretty bad. I did throw a game during this example of how not bad I am. However, I drafted, like, this format I like. This format I'm into. This deck was fantastic. I wish I could bring it up right now, but I can't. But yeah, this is what I'm talking about. So if you like this content, let me know. Be sure to like and comment and let me know. And, like, if more people watch, if people are watching this, I mean, I know there's, ooh, there's my stuff. There's that QP I never got. I guess we're doing some ugly standard deck next Saturday. Stay tuned, folks. But yeah, if you like this, let me know, because I think I'm gonna. I currently foresee doing it Thursdays, but I mean, I could definitely also do it Tuesdays. And then it'd be like, you know, you'd have current format, and then, you know, I'm not gonna say current format because I don't. It's not like a long-term schedule, just a temporary schedule. But we'd have like, you know, this on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and Ixalan Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Does that sound like a good split? Or I could just do this on Thursdays. Or if you don't like this, just tell me and I'll never do it again. We'll just be bad at Ixalan drafts, I guess. Anyway, as always, everybody have a great life, and I'll see you next time. Peace.